Hello. Hi. It's Bank Holiday Monday here in the UK, and so I'm excusing myself that I'm a day late really, bringing our coffee break, but it's still the weekend, so forgive me, it fitted with our flow a bit better today. How are you doing? Oh my goodness. So I don't know if you're still in school holidays, if you're in the bank holiday, how the weather is with you. It's been quite hot still here in the UK, as you can tell, sundress on and all that today. We've been out this morning for a really nice drink at our favourite cafe with my mother-in-law. My hubby's actually off work today because it's bank holiday, so we're kind of just flowing in and out of family things and seeing what the day brings. I've had a lovely turmeric chai latte and just been catching up a lot with my group. So I don't know if you join us, if you're watching this video, you might be one of the people who join us anyway, but here at Peace with PDA, every single weekend we have a get together, a hangout, virtual hangout, which we do through Messenger, and we all come together and just really like to catch up, support each other, check in, chat, you know, whatever. Imagine coming together for a coffee morning, but over the weekend, so that we can dip in and out of our time zones, in and out of our availability, and just really touch in with each other, connect, you know, have that real heart-to-heart connection with other parents. Sometimes people lean in to chat about things that they're going through which feel like a struggle right now and they need support. And sometimes we just talk about, you know, stuff that's going through our minds, just other humans that we can connect with, but other people that we don't need to explain about how life shows up a bit different for us sometimes, you know, and it just cuts through that. So it's a beautiful connection. You're always welcome to join us. I send an invite out to everyone in the group, unless you've turned that off because you don't want to receive those, and that's absolutely fine, just to make sure that you find that. But if you do ever have trouble finding and you want to, if you just go into Peace with PDA, into the closed Facebook group for parents, where I'm doing this live now, and you'll be able to see the thread of the chat. Sometimes Facebook is really hidey with content, isn't it? And I find if I go to the top of the page and ask for it to show recent posts or show all posts, then it will pop up, because otherwise you tend to get what they call their highlights, whatever people have interacted in most, or whatever it is, however Facebook's little algorithms work, which just, can be a bit tiring sometimes, as somebody who is like part-time holding a community space through love but not through great knowledge or an enormity of time and resources. I know I'm not the only one, it can be a bit tiring, but anyway, that's that. I am looking into all kind of growth possibilities for sustainable ways to host a beautiful community and grow that into the future. My daughter Eliza, for those of you who don't know us, is going to be 14 this week. We're well in birthday mode, the ups and downs of that, and you know, as we're moving into that time in our life where things are always shifting and changing, I'm realizing that means it's coming up to 10 years since we saw a diagnosis and understood about PDA, and I started feeling into what would become Peace with PDA, and that's like a significant time, isn't it? A decade of my life where I've been, you know, really open to connecting with you, with my soul family on this parenting journey, and really feeling into what changes and growth are coming through me for us, and trying to stay really open to listen and receive about what my part is in hosting a space and where we're heading. And I'm writing a book at the moment, which is both sort of daunting and exciting because I've never written a book before. So that's a process that I'm in a lot at the moment. And the way that I am, the way that I work, the book comes through me. I line up and allow myself to, I use the word channel, but I'd be open to receiving from my highest vantage point the information, the journey that wants to come through me, and bringing that into my writing. And then I have to walk with it. I have to journey with it. I have to look at where the shadow spots, the sore spots, the points of growth are for me, and journey with that. So there's lots of movement for me as I go through that process. I'm blessed to be connected with you all for my support and my tribe connection and my inspiration. You're all just such a blessing for me. I have got here our cards, the Wisdom for Healing cards, and I'm going to give these a shuffle and pull one for us as always. So if you've got something, just had a new moon, if you're feeling like either through inspiration and awakened guidance or through tension and resistance and sore spots, you know, if you're noticing something happening with you, just be with that and allow it to be just as it's meant to be, and just feel into what you would like some confirmation around, some support around, some guidance around. It doesn't matter if you're watching this on replay, it just doesn't matter. Time is not that linear thing we make it to be when it comes to, well, when it comes to anything really, but I speak into it when I'm talking about our energy work and the things that I talk about with you guys. And this card is what's popped up for you. So it's See the Synchronicity. I'll just hold it up so you can have a look at that. I'm just doing this really massive weaving. I don't know if any of you do weaving. And what came to my mind as I saw the wool at the bottom was like the different colours of the chakras and the different layers of that. And for me personally, it spoke to me weaving in the integrating of my writing that I was just talking to you about. So what does it bring up for you? See the synchronicity. Feel free to share if you want to. I'll read the card. Take note of all the synchronistic happenings and coincidences that occur on this day, and know that nothing happens by accident. Your goal is to appreciate the divine details that are woven into every moment of your life. I think this is so important for us. I'm thinking about those of you who have been in the weekend chat with me. There is a lot of intensity around for people this weekend, whether that's in the energetics of the stars or is just what's stirring for you and your families. There is a lot of intensity. There are a lot of people who are coming in to share they are really tired and they are really feeling overstretched and struggling to hold a lot of stuff with their young people, and feeling really pulled in lots of directions, and, you know, as a lot of us understand, holding a lot of really intense and difficult stuff with incredible love and expertise, might I add. You know, so humbled by the incredible parents and parenting that show up here. And I think when we are the parents we are, most of us have walked through at least times, some of us through very long times, where our energy, our focus, our brain power, everything is really honed into what feels like survival, managing physical and mental health stuff, and the impact of very practical and real daily parenting life stuff, you know, in a very intense way. And so I think when we've got that, it can feel like we're kind of missing life. And this stuff can feel like, well, you know, it's kind of, there's nothing much going on for me right now. And actually, I would invite you to notice that whatever is here is exactly what is meant to be here for you. And what if you allow that, really surrender into that and think, this isn't by accident, this isn't by mistake, this isn't wrong. This is what I need for my soul journey right now. It might not be what I like, but it's what I need for my soul journey right now. I am equipped for this. I am ready for this. And as I have this incredible focus on this, I will be supported to move into who I truly am, to show up fully in this. And this is going to be an incredible growth moment for me. So your goal to appreciate the divine details that are woven into every moment of your life. So, you know, noticing that physical sensation, that tiredness, that irritation, that frustration, that feeling unsupported and lost and confused, you know, noticing all that and holding it within the knowing that this is all divinely led, this is for me, and I'm ready for this, and I am enough, and opening yourself to truly receiving all the messages and all the gifts within that. I know what challenge that is, I know what I'm saying feels really big, so big love to you in that. But I'm loving that big card for us today, to see the synchronicity of everything. So if you find you're in struggle, you're feeling a bit lost, you're feeling fed up, you're feeling like you just want to run away, escape, I get it. But this video's found you today, in this moment. I found you in this moment with my open heart, wishing to be of service and being inspired to show up in this moment, pulling this card. So we're just going to see the synchronicity and trust that this was divinely inspired to find you, and you can just receive the love of that. Right, shall we do some tapping? If we haven't met, if you don't know me, I am your tapping lady. So I've already shared that I'm Lindsay, mum to Eliza, who's about to be 14, and she's my PDAer, my incredible, manifesting queen, initiator, teacher, badass guide in my life, and holds me to task, calls me into growth all the time, and yeah, she's just divine, and there's nowhere to hide for me. So I'm on a big growth journey with you, and what I bring into this space is what I was already walking with in my own life before I had her, and I've been very glad to have it, is my work. I trained as an intuitive and integrated counsellor, and I have grown in my gifts as an energy therapist. I'm a Reiki master, but my real passion and gift that I love to share in the world is my expertise with emotional freedom techniques, which is all about understanding that we have this holistic body's energy system, which connects mind, body and soul. And they are all completely intertwined. They're not just connected, they are inseparable. We walk with all of them completely integrated. And we can go in through any avenue and it will work on all levels. And my work, which is the underpinning principle of EFT, Emotional Freedom Techniques, and why I fell in love with it, is because it supports us in our body's nervous system as we move through releasing the tension, the resistance that's showing up for us in this moment. And that's all our work ever is. All our work ever is, which is really like mind-blowing, because as humans we think we've got to learn this, do better at this, practice this, grasp this. And I'm here to say, you just need to open and let go and let it come to you. Life is already bringing you, look at our amazing little human beings that are in our life. Life is bringing you everything you need to open your heart to all the love and abundance and gorgeousness in the world. It is bringing you all the messages of where your conditioning lies, where your shadows lie. It's in your face. You haven't got to go searching for it. So we find the patterns because they come to us, and our job is simply in release. It's releasing the resistance. It's releasing the static that's in our body's energy system. It's releasing the tension. And so we might notice that in our stinking thinking. We might notice that in tensions in our body, in resistance in our breathing, or we might notice it in yearnings in our deep sense of life purpose and soul, or in our sense of isolation or loneliness. There's all kinds of ways that we can notice that we've got some kind of resistance going on, and our work is simply to notice what it is and really hone in on that. Where did this really begin for us, and what do I need to move into to release this and let this go? And we can let EFT really support us, because as we do this silly looking tapping thing where we just tap on some acupoints on the face and body, it just really supports our amygdala, which goes into that, you know, that part of us that wants to just protect us and goes into that survival mode, fight, flight, freeze, fawn response. When we talk about doing any kind of change or any kind of work, you know, it's just trying to look after us. But we support it and soothe it. We support and soothe our nervous system as we tap on these points like this. So we just start by tapping on the side of the hand here and saying whatever it is we want to work with. So as you join along with me, if you want to, underneath the little finger, just tapping on the side of the hand here, you can just say something like, even though I'm noticing this resistance, this tension, this feeling of being hacked off, this feeling of being lost and confused, this feeling of being overwhelmed, you say whatever yours is right now. And then I just want you to say something that lets your mind know that you're okay right where you are. So we say something like, I deeply and completely accept myself. And then again after me, even though I'm feeling this tension, this resistance, this hardship, this blocked feeling, this anger, this irritation, this overwhelm, this exhaustion, this dismay, this lack of courage, this lack of belief. Hi, welcome, welcome. I unconditionally love and accept myself. What a lovely place to come in. Welcome, and just hop on in, tap in with me. Even though I'm feeling this tension, this resistance, this blocked feeling, this overwhelm, this sadness, you put yours in there. I unconditionally love and accept myself. And then we're going to go up to the eyebrow and just tap here and just say, even though I'm feeling this tension, this grrr, this sadness, this overwhelm, this I can't do it, this anger, this grit, this grot, this I want to run away, this I'm not enough, this it's not fair. I'm feeling all this resistance, all this tension. I'm feeling all this resistance, all this tension. I'm feeling it in my body, and I'm noticing where. I'm noticing it in my thoughts, in the words I've been speaking, the things I've been thinking. Just noticing all my thoughts, all my resistance, all the feelings in my body, where I'm tensing my jaw, where I'm not breathing fully, where I'm gripping my joints. I'm just noticing all the ways the tension's showing up for me, all the resistance is showing up for me. Just noticing that. And then back round here. And I love and accept myself. And I love and accept myself. And I am enough. I am more than enough. And I am right where I'm meant to be. Everything I need is here for me. I am all I need. The answers are within me. I'm open to releasing this resistance, this tension. I am safe. I am safe to be here now with all the ways I'm feeling. It's safe for me to feel this way. It's safe for me to speak it. I'm enough. I don't need to mask. I don't need to block it. I don't need to apologise. I don't need to justify. I am enough. Lovely breath in. If it feels good, a nice full breath and an even more full breath out. Just really letting that energy move, allowing that resistance and that tension just to go away with the breath in and the breath out. And that's how the energy moves through us just so easily when we're open and we're allowing things come in. And if we don't tense and close down, it moves through and it moves out. And we're transformed in the process of experiencing it, just as when we eat food and we digest it, there's a transformation. We don't hold on to it forever. Hopefully, that sounds really uncomfortable. Right, my darlings, take super, super care of yourself. Sending you so very much love. If you are wanting to join us in the group chat and you haven't seen where it is, you can find it in the Facebook page and come and join us. We're there today because it's Bank Holiday Monday, so I leave it open an extra day, and if not, we'll be there next weekend. See you. Bye.